CMSportsNet is made possible by Genova's To Go, Carroll Links, and by Carroll Indoor Sports Center. Game On is brought to you by Aquino Financial Services.
Hi there, I'm Pat Stetzer, and welcome back to Game On. It's almost time for the basketball regional playoffs. That is hard to believe. But before we get there, we'll recap the annual Carroll County Wrestling Tournament and recognize all the champions. So let's get started. It's Game On. Let's start with girls wrestling, which took place alongside the co-ed action at Westminster High School on February 22nd. There were plenty of big-time performances, and Winters Mill repeated as the team champ. More on them in just a moment. Liberty's Aubrey Oler, Manchester Valley's Bryn Ryan, and Westminster's Caroline McCann all repeated as champions. Man Valley's Chloe Schwang also added a second county title, and her teammate Addison Grubb did the same. Meanwhile, Winters Mill had 8 first-place finishes, and two-time champions in Jade Love, Maya Sweet, and Gabby McLeod. She is the reigning CMSportsNet Girls Wrestler of the Year. McLeod stayed undefeated on the season and had an emotional day wrestling alongside her brother Nathaniel, who placed second in his co-ed weight class.
Going off in his finals match, and Nathaniel, I love my brother to death, and to see him take on the sport that I've taken on with such grace, it makes me proud. He did a very good job.
He did a good job. Yes, he did.
Congratulations to the Century. I love all of those girls to the bottom of my heart, and to see them work every day and to see that it actually comes to fruition and that the goals that they set for themselves this season come out for them the way that they wanted it to, it makes me happy.
Now over to the co-ed county tournament. The finals were action-packed and history was made along the way. Connor Ruane gave the host Owls their lone county title at 126 pounds. Ruane held off Brody Henry of South Carroll 4-2 to win his first tournament crown. South Carroll's Evan Owen became a 4-time county champion with an impressive major decision at 138. SC's Davey Snyder kept Liberty's Dylan Oler from becoming the Lions' first 4-time county champ with an 8-6 win at 157. Winters Mill's Chris Gang stayed undefeated and won a second county title in as many years, while Manchester Valley's Crew Boob capped the finals with his 4th career county championship. The night belonged to South Carroll, which dominated the field en route to a 4th straight team title and the 13th in school history. The Cavaliers had 9 county champions, from Evan Owen and Davey Snyder to undefeated Eli Gabrielson, reigning state champ Landon Hamper, and a 3-time county champion Grayson Barnhill, who spent all of 18 seconds on the mat in his 2 bouts at 113 pounds.
I've kind of really done that since I was a kid. I've always just wanted to get on and off the mat, just to really dominate and really show what I can really do and just continue to put that work out there. So I think with me continuing it, it's just going to keep going and keep going. Our room's been really intense. We're just all constantly pushing each other, trying to make us the best we possibly can and get ready to try and break some more state records this year at States.
Yeah. A look now at the co-ed county champions. First up, it's 5 champs for South Carroll in the first 7 weight classes. JoJo Gelati with his 3rd career county title along the way. And the next set of champions, Century senior JT Ferguson gets his first county crown. We mentioned Crew Boo with Man Valley history as well. Back to girls wrestling and a look at the county champions. Alexa Hresco, Carly Ireland, Christina Padilla, and Jayla Shropshire all with their first titles for Big Mill. And the next set of champions, South Carroll's Macy DeHaan with the victory at 190, and Jade Love won without wrestling a match. She was the lone entry at 235. Team scores for the county tournament, and the co-ed is up first. South Carroll cleared the field by 100 points on their way to victory. Man Valley was runner-up, and Francis Scott Key finished 3rd with 120 points. And the girls' team scores. Winters Mill repeats in style, while the Mavericks and Eagles battled it out for 2nd place. Congratulations to all the county champions as wrestling heads in the regional tournament mode with the state championships less than 2 weeks away. CMSportsNet's got you covered as we find out who has what it takes to finish the season on the medal stand. Let's shift gears and talk about indoor track. 3 of the 4 state championship meets took place in the last week. Weather has thrown a wrench into its schedule somewhat. Century won the 2A girls team title by 2 points over Hereford. The Knights finished with 72 points. They had a state champion in Kaylin Stein, who won the 500 dash in 1 minute, 17.5 seconds. Century also ran for gold in the 4x800 relay with sisters Elizabeth Matroka, Emily Matroka, and Catherine Matroka joining Ella Lustig to take first in 9 minutes, 54.21 seconds. On the 3A side, Man Valley's Elizabeth Sisbalski won the 800 run in 2 minutes 16 seconds, a personal record for Sisbalski and, according to info on CarrollCountyRunning.com, the fastest time in the 800 in indoor track county girls history. Congratulations to Centuries girls for winning their first indoor state title since 2011 and to all the state champions from Carroll County. Now it's time to unveil the latest CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week. We head to Westminster High School and check in with the senior girls basketball standout who helped the Owls to another county title and made some program history as well. Time to find out who it is. Latest CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week, it's Maddie Gassman, Westminster girls basketball. Great week last week, Maddie. History was made, 2 good games. Let me ask you first about the game where you got to 1,000 career points. You kind of knew it was coming, but I know you don't pay attention to too much of that stuff. But when it did happen, what was that feeling like that you were able to kind of stop the game and enjoy with your teammates?
Yeah, it was really cool. It was a really special moment. Every single one of these girls in this team contributed to that. I couldn't do anything without them, and I'm really glad I got to share the moment with them. We've had a really good season together, and it's just fun to be around them all.
Does it mean anything extra to you because you became the 6th person to do it? It'd been a while. I know Zoe Cost did it a couple years back, but it's few and far between, and you're named in the record books. Does it give you a little extra special because you're a senior this year?
Yeah, it's cool. It's obviously special to be in that position, but that's really not what I'm thinking of. And we have bigger goals as a team, so it's cool that I was able to do that. But we have to refocus on our ultimate goal and getting into states.
Yeah, absolutely. That's coming up. County champions again. Maybe some people might have looked at the team and said, yes, Maddie's coming back, but they graduated some of their contributors. We talked before the season. You said this is a good team. We play for each other. We don't get a lot of outside noise. And now here you are, county champs. I think 17-2, 18-2. What's this ride been like for you guys so far this year?
Yeah, it's been really, really good. A lot of people, like you said, didn't know where we would be at, and I think with graduating all those people, we didn't really know in the beginning, but everyone found their role in this team and everyone embraces that role really, really well. And we all just play together and have a lot of fun, and that leads to our success.
Yeah, you're stacking up a lot of wins. You mentioned the playoffs. They're about to begin by the end of this weekend. What needs to happen for you guys to continue? You guys know that you have to flip the switch, go to the playoff mode. You've done it before. You've had success in postseason games, but this team has the makings that could make a run if you guys keep playing the way you want to play and know how you can play. What has to go right for you guys to keep this thing going?
Yeah, every single day in practice, we just have to get better. Every possession matters. We have to just take it one game at a time. Obviously, we have the end goal, but you have to get through every single round to get there. So I think just putting our best effort every single time we're in the gym is really going to help us, and we'll have success.
All right, well, congrats on a great week. Good luck in the playoffs. Maddie Gassman, the latest CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week.
CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Barnes-Bollinger Insurance.
Congratulations to Maddie Gassman, the latest CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week. She joins the list of all of our selections with just a few weeks left in the winter season. A quick reminder, if you want to relive the exciting championship finals of the county wrestling tournament, both the girls and co-ed matches, you can check out the broadcast on our website at cmsportsnet.com. Time for a quick break. When we come back, it's over to basketball to check in with the stats leaders and find out who's playing who in the upcoming regional playoffs. So don't go away. Game on. We'll be right back.
When emergencies strike, our community relies on the swift and dedicated service of our first responders, and citizens need to be informed about local EMS services. The Westminster Kiwanis Club invites you to learn more about how Carroll County's exceptional EMS services keep our community safe. Join us for a community forum on March 4th at 6:15 in the evening at Exploration Commons at the Carroll County Public Library, Westminster Branch. Chief Michael Robinson will discuss the vital role of the new EMS structure in ensuring the well-being of our community. Westminster Kiwanis invites you to attend and be a better informed citizen.
Hungry? Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg for lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.
There's a lot about Sarah and Tara that's exactly alike. They drink the same coffee, they have the same great job, and they both have a high-quality education. The only difference? Sarah spent her first 2 years at Carroll Community College, getting the same exceptional education, but at less than half the cost. So while Tara uses her paycheck to make student loan payments, Sarah can use hers for other things, like going out for coffee. Get started at carrollcc.edu.
Carroll Indoor Sports Center, celebrating its 30th season. 66,000 square feet of fields and courts. Rain or shine, multiple soccer and lacrosse leagues. Artificial turf fields and courts to rent. Party rooms and snack bar available. Summer camp for the kids. Safe indoor environment for athletes of all ages. Carroll Indoor Sports Center, your sport, anytime.
Hi, I'm Steve Aquino. Creating a financial plan requires a disciplined, well-thought-out approach. At Aquino Financial Group, our mission is to provide a variety of solutions to help our clients fulfill their lifetime financial goals and dreams.
Skill, dedication, leadership. Just a few of the things it takes to be named CMSportsNet's Athlete of the Week. Each week, CMSportsNet recognizes an outstanding player for their contribution to their sport. Meet some of Carroll County student athletes and join us as we celebrate their performance, impact, and outstanding accomplishments.
CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Barnes Bollinger Insurance.
Welcome back to Game On. Let's jump right back into some Carroll County winter sports. Let's tip things off here with girls basketball results. Liberty netted a county win over Winters Mill, and Man Valley enjoyed a romp against Urbana. South Carroll also notched a non-county victory ahead of the regional playoffs. Girls hoops top scorers from the past week. Winters Mill's Hannah Neske dropped 22 points on South Hagerstown, and Maddie Gassman added to her 1,000 career points with 18 more. Charlotte Harrington and Kendall Curtin combined for 28 in that win against Patterson Mill. On to the stats leaders, and scoring is up first. Maddie Gassman and Summer Brooks out in front in points per game with just 1 week left before the playoffs begin. Not that far away from having 7 girls scoring in double figures as well. It's pretty impressive. Rebounds leaders now. Gassman leading here too. South Carroll's Leah Miller and FSK's Kenzie Bancroft right behind her. Francis Scott Key's Abby Rieger leads the way with her 4.9 assists per game, and the Cavaliers have Kendall and Caden Curtin on the board. And in steals, we see Emma Penchik and Taylor Feek of Manchester Valley near the top of the list. The Carroll County standings look like this. Westminster repeats as the county champion. Francis Scott Key's your runner-up, and Manchester Valley in third place. All right, over to upcoming games, and it's going to be playoff bracket form. First up is Class 1A West Region 2. You see the bracket here. Liberty is the home team. They in the 4-5 game, rather, they will the winner of that game gets the top seed Smithsburg. South Carroll is home as the 3 seed against Brunswick in the quarterfinals. Catoctin is the 2. Over to 2A West Region 1. Winters Mill, the only Winters Mill with a game in terms of the first round quarterfinals. They are at Middletown. Key has the bye. They will play Walkersville in the semifinals. Girls 2A West Region 2 quarterfinal matchup. Century is taking on Southern Van Arundel. It's in Anne Arundel County. Hammond is the 2 seed. They have the bye. Poolsville the bye. So Century, if they beat Southern Anne Arundel, they will get Poolsville in the next round. And in girls 3A, Westminster the top seed. The Owls have the bye, and they will wait the winner of Man Valley and North Hagerstown. Oakdale was the 2 seed there out of Frederick County, so Oakdale and Westminster on opposite sides of the bracket. Over to boys basketball and some results to see. South Carroll got by Francis Scott Key, and Century did the same against Winters Mill. Liberty stayed hot, and Man Valley clipped Hartford Tech in the final seconds. The top boys scorers from the last week, and it's Colton Enderle with his 32 points against Hartford Tech. Enderle sank the game-winning shot to give him the top mark of the season for County boys basketball. Boys basketball stats leaders time, 4 players with 300 or more points on the season, led by Liberty senior Tristan West. 5 of the 7 county schools represented on the list. Rebounds leaders, Liberty and Westminster with 2 players apiece on the leaderboard, and South Carroll's Benson Sommerfeld leads the way. Assists now, Jaden Zumrin of Liberty and Tyler Hanson of FSK are at 4 assists or better per game, and the Owls' backcourt of Brandon Barrett and Tonic Zeta is here too. And steals leaders, Hanson and Eagles teammate Cooper Little among the top in all of Carroll County so far this season. Boys basketball county standings are next. Century still on top, but Westminster can share the county crown if the Knights finish at 10-2. We'll have more on that in just a minute. And now we'll stop and take a look at the brackets for boys' upcoming games. Boys, Class 1A West, Region 2. Liberty, the top seed. They wait for the winner of Smithsburg-Boonesboro in the semifinals. South Carroll is the 2 seed, and the same. The Cavaliers get the bye. They will wait for either Brunswick or Catoctin in the next round. 2A West, Region 1. Again, FSK at Winters Mill. The lone county game coming up in the regional playoffs quarterfinal action. The winner of that one gets the top seed, Williamsport. 2A West Region 2, Century your top seed. They will wait for the winner of Poolesville-Hammond. Wild Lake and Southern Anne Arundel on the bottom half of that bracket. Wild Lake will have the home game in the next round. And boys 3A West Region 1, you got Man Valley and Westminster involved here. Man Valley goes on the road to face Linganore, and Westminster has a home game against the Rebels of South Hagerstown. Both of those games are quarterfinals. We've got one more Game of the Week broadcast for you this winter, and it should be a good one when Century hosts Liberty in boys basketball action Wednesday night. Greg Mahalko is back with me on the call from the Castle in Eldersburg as the Knights and Lions renew their rivalry. Pre-game coverage for you at 6:20, and the game tips off at 6:30. Let's talk about these teams for a second, and we'll start with Liberty. The Lions are the hottest team in Carroll County. They're riding an 8-game winning streak coming into this game Wednesday. Tristan West had 4 games with 18 or more points during that streak, and Liberty looks to avenge a 48-36 loss to the Knights from January 10th. Liberty can't win the county crown, but Westminster's rooting for a Lions win because that would give the Owls a share of the title since they split with Century during the regular season. Meanwhile, Century has won 4 games in a row since dropping back-to-back games. One of those was the Knights' first setback in Carroll County play. That was against Westminster. Carter Simmons has gone for 20, 18, and 18 points during the Knights' winning streak. Century can win the outright county title by beating Liberty on Wednesday and sweeping the season series. Over to the team stats now. You see the streaks for both teams. Liberty's offense at 66 points a game, while Century's defense just under 41 allowed. Players to watch time now. We have the county's leading scorer. We mentioned him, Liberty's senior Tristan West, and Century senior Nick Barron coming back slowly from a foot injury he suffered a few weeks back. So it's Liberty and Century in round 2 of their annual Crosstown Showdown, and it's the CMSportsNet Game of the Week. Our pregame coverage begins at 6:20, and tip-off is set from 6:30 from Eldersburg. And that will do it for this week's episode of Game On. As always, we thank you for watching. Be sure to catch all of our high school sports content online on Facebook and YouTube, and you can also visit our website at cmsportsnet.com. You can watch us on cable channel HD 1072, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at CMSportsNet Action. Thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Hungry? Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh hot pizza right from the oven. Genova's to go. A mouth-watering cheesesteak just off the grill. Genova's to go. Fresh baked bread and plump wings seconds from the fryer. Genova's to go. Genova's to go carry-out, delivery, mobile device, and online ordering is available at all locations. Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, and our newest dining room in Eldersburg for lunch, dinner, or any time in between. Genova's to go.
There's a lot about Sarah and Tara that's exactly alike. They drink the same coffee, they have the same great job, and they both have a high-quality education. The only difference? Sarah spent her first 2 years at Carroll Community College, getting the same exceptional education, but at less than half the cost. So while Tara uses her paycheck to make student loan payments, Sarah can use hers for other things, like going out for coffee. Get started at carrollcc.edu.
Carroll Indoor Sports Center, celebrating its 30th season. 66,000 square feet of fields and courts. Rain or shine, multiple soccer and lacrosse leagues. Artificial turf fields and courts to rent. Party rooms and snack bar available. Summer camp for the kids. Safe indoor environment for athletes of all ages. Carroll Indoor Sports Center, your sport, anytime.
Hi, I'm Steve Aquino. Creating a financial plan requires a disciplined, well-thought-out approach. At Aquino Financial Group, our mission is to provide a variety of solutions to help our clients fulfill their lifetime financial goals and dreams.